Gaffer, 2-2 draw here against Woking. How would you sum that one up?
Yeah, it was an interesting night, really. We obviously went into the game and got the first goal. It's a nice tie to get off the mark and get his first goal for the club. And you know, in moments like that, you would then want to go on and enjoy the moment of with the ball and try to force them back a little bit. But you know, in all fairness to Woking, they disrupted us and dug in, got themselves back in the game, and ultimately in the end, you know, we had to come from behind again. But again, the character's very, very strong, and we spoke at half time about the challenge of the second half, and we were, you know, we shouldn't have conceded in that moment. There's question marks with the goal itself, but the reaction again from the lads was fantastic, and you know, we fought back to earn a point.
Yeah, would you say it's 1 point gained or 2 points dropped?
Don't know. We'll make our minds up at the end of the season on that one. But on the back of a positive performance and result at the weekend, you know, there's a level of expectation, and we didn't quite reach that today. But the lads put a shift in, and they gave us, you know, every effort. And we had to change shape to try and get ourselves back in the game. And got the goal at a good moment, and it was all us towards the end of the game. So, you know, another night you get a last-minute winner, and you know, we're all bouncing about after a win. But it wasn't meant to be. 4 points from the 2 home games. We'll take that and move on.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you about getting those 4 points. It's a solid record to have in those 2 games, especially like you say at home.
Yeah, unbeaten at home. Something to be proud of. We're 11 games in, so yeah, we'll be pleased with that, and build towards a well-organised, positive mentality away at York.
Jake Taylor's 50th appearance for Eastleigh this evening. How would you sum him up as a person and also as a player?
I didn't know that, and I think it's fair to say he's a good guy. He's a good man. Obviously our captain, and he's been fantastic since the moment himself and Butts have come through the door. So yeah, happy to have him with us. Happy to have him in our squad, and you know, continue to perform to the levels he has this season for as long as he can.
And seeing Paul McCallum obviously come off looked forced change. Do we have any update on him?
No, I think he's bashed his elbow. He's got a bit of some pins and needles in his arm, but it didn't affect him going on. I think it was more fatigue towards the end of the half, and you know, we spoke at the weekend. He was put a lot of effort in on Saturday. Probably wanted to bring him off a bit sooner Saturday and save his minutes, and it was always planned to try and not keep him on for a full game. So yeah, happy to make that change, and obviously we went on and got something from the game.
Like you say, in the end, probably a little bit disappointed not to find a winner, but in a game where, you know, between Woking and Eastleigh, there's always that little bit of needle. How important was it not to lose today?
Yeah, I think you know, you understand the logistics of it. It's a localish derby, and there's a bit of, like you say, a bit of rivalry there, I suppose. So yeah, we want to win all our home games. Obviously, whoever comes here, and disappointed that we didn't, but you know, if you can't win, don't lose. And we take the point, and whether it's against Woking or whoever the next guys are at home, it's about putting a performance in across the course of the season, so that we can play at that level week in, week out, and hopefully finish the season in a position that we're all proud of.
And finally, York up next away. That'll be a difficult one, it goes without saying.
Yeah, no, solid team. They've had a solid start. You know, big investment there, so it's an enjoyable one to prepare for, because it's a challenge, and I think the guys will be hungry for the challenge and looking forward to the challenge. We know it's a big commitment from a travelling point of view. You know, it's a long way to go, and we've got a bit of recovery time between now and then. But it's just trying to get everybody in a mental and physical state, ready to perform. And look to take something from the game.
Thank you, Gaffer.
Thank you, Ricky.